I'm not talking to you now. Sorry, I just tickled myself. I'm like, oh! Mr. Wave. You literally legs, arms, and a head. What the fuck? Oh my god! Firing blanks.
Mine. Oh my god, I spoke that.
Please, you can, and boom. Oh. I pressed a random button and it was the button for this thing I'm already on. We offered Side-Eye Guy's asshole up to the incubus/succubus. Nothing happened to his bumhole.
It's a noxious odor and it smells pretty rotten, and I've got a strong suspicion it's coming from your bottom.
I get brown and pink mixed up. Fuck off. No. Marilyn Monday. I saw that video. Happy birthday, Mr. Beardo. And... chat, I was sorting laundry, so much laundry. Christmas Day. We're ending in 10 minutes. Turkey battle cry. Beardo looks like a white camp Mr. T. A pitbull. CRL, if you clip that, I...
Oh, Beardo!
Fucking
Hello, chat. I was about to write in the chat, buongiorno.
Scared the shit out of me shouting that loud. Look at this shit. They're in line with my nipples. They're lower than my nipple. Where's my nipples gone? Gun is firing peanuts! Peanuts!
Fire him with your penis, Beardo!
Side-Eye Guy. He's that posh. He's like James Bond, but with a sock. I've been stunned. I got him through the stun. I'm getting accused of hacking for that. Do not encourage Griff in Call of Duty, please. Childish man. Where's my... I've tried to fix the camera colour. It's not working. You'll have to deal with it. It's not my birthday. Good evening, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Whoever asked about what toxic drama I've started this week? None. I went live Sunday. I was live all day yesterday, and I haven't annoyed a single solitary person. Even my parody didn't piss anyone off. In fact, Midwest Ghost Hunter enjoyed my parody. Weird guy doesn't know how this is supposed to work. He's supposed to call me a toxic bully. Christ, you're whiter than Seg. I don't know what's going on with it. Into the contrast down. Ah, there we go. That's better. My wall's grey as well. Ooh. Now I've got a tan. Ah. Sorry. Right, that's better. Fixed it. Can't keep up already. I know the feeling. If you haven't started any toxic dramas, can we go for it? No, don't do that. Somebody clip in and tell them that I did it. Hello, CRL. Hello, Mags. Right, just do the participants a bit quick. Why does Gillian need a refund? But I'll scroll up there. There'll be another 20-odd people joined, and then there's more reading. Right, so tonight we have Lula Moon, A. Wakefield, Ali Cat, Al Rar, Amy and Ozzy, Angie Brooke, Anita Drake, Appy Droid Development, Arts and Craft Lady, AV Stevie, Bean Sawyer, Big Dan, Blue Sky Lissa, Bob the Beard, Catherine Lawrence, Drone in the UK, thank you for the $9.99. Really appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. Evening, Beardo, Mrs. Geek, and everyone else. Let's go! Where were we? Bob the Beard, you legend. Catherine Lawrence, Kaz Scarlett, C. Brooke, Keris Appleby, Chris Ewell, Christine Bissett, Christine Sutton, Christopher Campbell, Christopher John Ruby, Mr. Satan, Claire Davey, Cognito Urbex, Craig Adams, CRL, Daniel Rutter, Darth Vader, David Binch, Dawn C, Dawn Emery, Dan Quigley, Doomed Lottie, Dr. Peter Venkman, Drone in the UK, Earl Ward, Fantastic Publishing, around the way. Gar Maxine, Gillian Daniels, Giuseppe Stramboli. What's Gillian going to refund on? There's a food not turned up. So Amazon delivered the wrong address. Play fuck, Gillian. We know you can. Giuseppe Stromboli, Glasgow, Ghost Hunters, Granny Dumpling, Grok King, Heart Investigations, Highly Paranormal 406, Jan Stadil, Jane C, Jenny J, Jen Hudson, Johan Draco Westgate, Jolene, Andrew Goodyear, hello to you. John Boy Patton, Kai, Karen Reed, Karina the Pith, Katie W, Kenny Biddle, good afternoon, Kenny Biddle. Kieran Kelly, Laura Wilson, Lee923, Little Miss Mayhem, Loretta Mooney, Laurie's Chocks, Mags McLeod, Mark Knight, Martin Boujard? Bogood? I don't know. We'll go with Boujard. Sounds posh. Martin Davidson, Megan Behind Blue Eyes, Mike's Mysteries, Miss Kratos, Mistress Kaylee, Monique D, Mr. Badger's Moonbase Delta, I've done it again, Mr. Don't Scare Claire, Mrs. Geek, the beautiful wife, Mystic John Paranormal, Mystic Memo, Nick Derrick, Octobenzone, Penabont Ross, Rebecca Visnicki, Roger Bowen, Sandra BPHU, K Satanic Manic, Skazdius, Spaghetti alla Paranormale, Sparkle Catcher, Squiggle Worm, Stacey Smart, Stormy Eyes, Sue Fleming, Susan Hornby, Tan, Tegan. Oh, I'm reading names really weird there. Tegan, the Dark Carney, the Occult Life, the Paranormal Monkey, the Rights, the Dark One, Trekkie Turtle, and Val. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate everyone turning up. 229 of you. Legends. Don't scare Clay. Do you have Oh, you're on Diet Coke all night with them lot. How boring. I bet it was fun anyway, right? Sat down for a break and found Beardo. Welcome in. Kathy Mastrola. Kaylee J, hello to you. Craig Adams with the 23 months and a tickle.
Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
So we'll start off the Tuesday because obviously on Monday I always watch the Paranormal Monkey podcast. I didn't have to turn it off this week because the guest wasn't annoying the piss out of me. It's only happened once. He had a fantastic guest in Cal Cooper, who I've heard of numerous times previously before Justin interviewed him the first time. And I bought another book. Seriously, Justin, you're enabling me at this point. We've got a library in the living room that's starting to look a little bit full. And I've got a full shelf now dedicated to, I bought this shit because of Justin's fucking podcast. Disgraceful. The book is called Paracoustics, and it's all to do with what it sounds like, sounds in investigations. This is coming from credible people that have put science behind it. And in the words of me in 20 years, Kenny Biddle, never stop learning. Books are awesome. They are indeed, Mr. Biddle. I have bought so many books because of that podcast. Some of them have been to do with hauntings, but most of them are not. It's to do with stuff surrounding investigations and things. Cassidy May, unfortunately, the Backstreet Boys t-shirt was put in the tumble dryer and the tumble dryer burst into flames. Imagine that. Books are indeed awesome. I love reading. You need a whole new room for the book soon. I need a new room for studio number 2. I'm just trying to convince Mrs. Geek that it's a good idea. Hey, darling Beardo, you legend, and the lovely Mrs. Geek, you beauty. Hope you're both well. Claire, you were... Do you know those people that were doing those awards? You know, the best mods and this, that, the other. Can we get one for Claire from Claire from PNC Paranormal for just being like one of the nicest, most polite people in every live stream I see her in. What a very nice lady. It's a shame it didn't rub off on her husband, who gives me shit playing Call of Duty now. Apparently, he's got better at the game. Cocky bastard. One book I've been trying to find is The King in Yellow. What's that? I make books. I'll see if I can do an embossed shit I've bought because of... Yes, please, Weird Fox. I'm getting... Beardo, do you want me to tackle Justin again? Yeah, do it. Do it. Whoop his ass. I'll buy you 1,000 more and then you'll have no excuse. Just the one will do. Books don't crash like computers. Telling me. Computer just died yesterday, middle stream. You just got bad at the game, one or the other. Heart, listen, I can run circles around you, lady. In-game, real life, I can't run very far. Books and authors get repetitive, same shit, different book. Getting books and all the science and investigation method makes more of an impact on how we do what we do. Absolutely. Absolutely agree. And I had this argument with the guy in the comments the other day, and he was like, to say you're a YouTube debunker and a YouTube investigator is a cop-out. You should be doing scientific methods. And I'm like, whoa. Never claimed to be a scientist. In fact, I go out of my way to say I'm not a scientist. But I look at what I learn from scientific minds and I try to implement that into my investigations, or ghost hunts as they should rightly be called. And the reason that I go out and behave like every other channel you watch is those channels go out, they do those specific things, and they get results according to them. So I go out to the same locations, do those same things, and then I can say, that was bullshit, you lying poo-poo head. But started injecting my own sort of... Well, not my own. I say my own. I pulled an abacus and a fucking tape measure and stuff out of my bag and an aerometer, I think it's called. And the boy's like, wow, what a great idea. I was like, the shit was being done in the 1800s. Can you recommend a book to someone relatively new to this community, please? Spawn issue 1? It depends what you're looking... if you're looking for debunkings and stuff, or if you're looking for a critical thinking book, it's a Chris French book that I bought called The Science of Weird Shit. It's an insanely, insanely good book. Very good read. Cal Cooper reminds me of the Deep from the Boys. Yeah, except he probably doesn't... I'm not finishing that. Just don't use a spirit level. There was a reason I didn't say spirit level there, Glasgow Ghost Hunters. Dickhead. Every ghost hunter should be a debunker. Yeah, and most of it... It's like, oh, why don't you debunk this channel? Why don't you debunk that channel? It's like, they do it themselves. Watch the video to the end, and most of them will have worked things out for themselves. I'm struggling to fucking read you, and glasses a bit. Beto does not read other than comments and comics. Enger, that is a lie. I actually read quite a lot. I'm currently reading 2 books because I'm reading... What am I reading? The Art of Cold Reading. I think it's called The Art of Cold Reading. But I'm also reading, in between when I can be bothered, Evelyn Hollow's book. Read Thomas Potts' A Discovery of Witches. I've got some witch books. I've got some demonology books. I've got The Lady in the Bay Window. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Did we buy the one with the puddles? I can't remember. Bring yourself over to a podcast and point you towards some books to buy. See? I've just been fucking bigging him up there, and he's self-promoting himself anyway. Hello there, Gingy. How are you doing? Shannon Elizabeth, hello to you. Mystic Mimo, hello. Richard Watt, happy birthday to you, good sir. Chat, Richard Watt's birthday. Wish him a happy birthday. And yes, you can get a rar. 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 Yes, we did, Beardo. Oh, there we go. I think the only one I haven't bought was Phone Calls from the Dead, because... Book Scientific Paranormal Investigation by Ben Radford. I think that's one I've been meaning to get. Mrs. Geek, can you write that down a bit quick? Scientific Paranormal Investigation by Ben Radford. Pretty please. Want more videos of Beardo attempting to use random tools and failing? No. Absolutely not. I've been reading Romance of the Three Kingdoms, and I'm going to read The Lesser Keys of Solomon next. Never read any of them. Juanita George, hello to you. I think I must have around 200 witchy books of various types. Granny Dumpling, I do believe that 2 of my witchy books came from you, didn't they? Yes, please. What are you yes, please in for? No more power tool. Oh, I'm not allowed to use power tools. I've got a drill, just not allowed to use it. I want to laugh. Oh, see? This is bullshit. But if any of you ever have an event and you need somebody thrown out, I'm your man, you know? Deathstalker, thank you for the 23 months. Wow, nearly 2 years in this amazing community. I appreciate you. Thank you very, very much. I think Griff and Beardo should do a plastering video. Absolutely not. Demon Haunted World by Carl Sagan. Griff knows what he's doing. I do not. The Lesser Key of Solomon is very good. The only books I read are manga. Fair. Do you have Colin Wilson Poltergeist book that covers 30 East Drive? I think I do. Can Beardo borrow the power tools for a video? Asking the Right Questions, a guide to critical thinking by M. Neil Brown and Stuart M. Keeley. You know what Kenny's doing, right? He's sat in his studio and he's like that. He's only gone through one shelf there. What's your try? I used to drill holes in my last job. Thank you very, very much. But I used to make... I made... what were they called? I can't remember what they were called. But I'd glue bits of acrylic onto a backboard. And then I'd measure the hole. Get my dad to check it. Drill the hole. And then every... Say the hole was a 10mm hole, 25mm in. I'd have a board with a corner piece in it with 25mm written on it and going up all the drill bit sizes and distances. Thousands of books in your collect. I can imagine you do. As soon as you're not seeing the Backstreet Boys t-shirt, you can have a Possum Pete. Yes, you can. Rawr. Rawr. That was for Guffalot Waffled Son to make him laugh. Carl Sagan did Cosmos, but Beardo's a laugh with an IKEA flat pack. I'm not that funny. I'm not that funny when it comes to flat pack furniture because I get really agitated by it. Who keeps drilling the pre-drilled holes in the wrong place? Did you make sure it was level, Beardo? Yes, use cork. Good evening, Fahab, you beautiful bastard. I've not seen this guy before. He's ace. What are you on about, Lee? You're here all the time. Ooh, new clip. Whee! It's not no possum. It's an Australian possum. A good day, mate. Possum. It's called Possum Pete. He lives back there. He won't stand up, though. We have a family of foxes with 4 kits. Very cute. Cool. We used to have foxes in our garden, but they've buggered off. That's nothing. I could make the perfect roll-up cigarette using Swan Vesta for my granddad at about 6 years old. When I put throngs together, I ended up 9 parts left over and only started with 8. What are you not surprised about? Need video proof. Listen, I worked in an acrylics factory. Beardo, you look healthy. It's filters. We have been out in the sun today. Mrs. Geek's been out there all morning. Well, all afternoon. I went out for 10 minutes and went, it's a bit warm out here. It's a bit boring out here. And I came back in. I haven't put the back-in music on. What a knob. You have been enlightened. You're welcome. Always learning with Beardo. I absolutely adore the troll in you. Control that heart. What the fuck have you written there? I can see Beardo loves the Backstreet Boys t-shirt. He's framed it for personal use. Don't call me Shirley. You like hedgehogs? Foxes are cool. They look mischievous. Yes, CRL is a troll. A troll that paid a lot of money yesterday to troll me. Haunted Echoes Limited, how are you doing? Being a redhead, I've been sat inside all day. I bet you have. Gingy haven't even opened the curtains in case she bursts into fucking flames. Listen, Beardo. No. Told you. Lycan, hello to you. Mike's Mysteries, we used to have an IKEA. They decided to close it. Now the nearest ones are London, Milton Keynes, or the other side of Birmingham. Ugh. I'm on muscle relaxers. Don't trust a fart. Advice from Beardo. Also, Beardo, you look thinner lately. I shouldn't after last week. Last week, the diet went out the window. Sherelle was a legend in the pew-pews yesterday. Some people are really annoyed with the pew-pews from yesterday. I've had complaints. What are all those stupid noises that were scaring you? That's why they're there. Little something else, you know? It's been 10 months of the year, desperate for sunshine. When it comes out, we complain it's too hot. I wasn't complaining it was too hot. I was just bored and hot. You sit at the back. I should have taken the book out and I'd have been fine, but I'm getting tattooed again tomorrow, so obviously I didn't want to catch the sun. I hate the sun. Give me autumn and winter any day. See, I don't mind the summer. I do get a little bit overheated. I mean, East Drive, we didn't have the heating on all week, and everyone was saying how cold it was outside, and I wasn't cold. Actually, I did get a bit cold the first night, come to think of it. First night, about 2 a.m, it did get cold. Cheryl is so genuinely lovely. She's an absolute star. She absolutely is. The wife has knocked up a council salad for tonight. What's a council salad? Where's Trent been? Trent, for some reason, decided to have a pop at me in the Shapes comment sections, saying that he's disgusted with me or some shit. And he's going to call me out. He never did, but then he blocked me everywhere. So, no idea. Everyone was very kind to Trent, despite his tantrums on occasion. And for some reason, he's picked a fight that I'm ignoring. Slap that games, how are you doing? Can't stand summer, spring and autumn are the best times. I do like autumn. I have too many tattoos to sit in the sun, got to protect my investment. Yeah, I mean, this one's healed now, but tomorrow I'm getting all of the gaps. Not that big gap there. That's going to be something, well, that might get covered tomorrow. I'm not sure, because I've got to go out, get tattooed, and then straight from the tattoo shop, I'm going to drive to Derby to go and meet Richard Felix, do a little interview with Richard Felix, and then do an investigation at Derby Jail. Hello, Mama Geek. Where were you going today dressed all summery, lady? Council salad, is that like Scottish salad when you leave your chips go cold? I have no idea. Sounds like mum's salad. Lettuce, cucumber, hard-boiled egg, tomato, and chopped pork. It sounded alright until you said chopped pork. That's that jelly-ish shit in a tin, right? I'm not that much of a fan of that. Everyone's getting tattoos. I feel left out. I mean, I've got a pen and a sewing needle here somewhere. Or a pin. I'll do you a dot and dab one. It'll be shit. Will Westmoreland, any advice for someone to start a YouTube channel? I'm the wrong one to ask. Genuinely, I'm the wrong one to ask, because a lot of content creators on YouTube sit looking at analytics, and they will organise their channel, and they will organise their thumbnails and uniform their thumbnails, and I do whatever the hell I want when I want. The only thing I do that I could actually advise people on is get a schedule and stick to it. If you're going to go into live streaming, schedule and stick to it. And if you're going to bring out videos, bring them out at 3 minutes before the hour on a set day. If you only do one video a fortnight, do like a Monday, 2 minutes before the hour, 3 minutes before the hour. That's the only advice I can give. Because everything else, that you can go on YouTube, watch all of these videos, and I don't do none of it. I don't look at my analytics. My YouTube channel manager is like, we need to schedule an interview and we need to do this, that, the other. And I'm like, meh. Nobody's trying to sue me this week. Do you know your tattoos don't belong to you copyright-wise anyway? I mean, that one does because I drew it. That one does because I drew it. That one does because I drew it. And I think I played a part in that too. Beardo and schedule? No. Hey, listen. My schedule isn't as bad as it used to be. Shorts are awesome pushers. My shorts don't do very well at all. At all. Beardo's toxic like the Britney Spears song. Yeah, well, got a smelly poo-poo head in your band. Take that. James, hello. Going on my first investigation in September. I don't trust the equipment provided now. What's your thoughts on using a DSLR camera to take random pictures throughout the night? Go for it. No harm in it. As long as you understand the camera, you understand its shortcut. Like, I've got 2 DSLR cameras over there. A GH3 and a GH4. They great cheap little cameras, but my Android, I've used that to take pictures on investigations, and AI now takes over your photos, and it'll darken the darks and lighten the lights, but it can make things appear in your photographs that are really not there. It's kind of weird. They'll use AI instantly while you're taking a photo and change the depth and stuff. I showed for habit when we went to Candleston. There's an area you can't see in. I put my camera in through the grate and I took the photo. And the flash kind of lit it up a little bit, but you still couldn't see it. And the original photo I got, the photo on my phone looked like it'd been colour graded. Bristol Paranormal Hunters, how are you doing? You're a massive fan of Take That, somebody's gotta be. You need a 15mm prime lens for night shots and a good tripod. Mine are... The ISO and the white balance on those GH3 and 4s in the dark are so good. My Sony camcorder, unless it's in night vision, as soon as the low light drops in, fucking awful. Jenny J, stop singing Take That. This instant. I really regret one of my tattoos. I want to get it covered. The only tattoo I really regret is the Bart Simpson on my arm. And then, obviously, now I'm getting my arm worked on again. My tattooist was like, do you want to go over that Bart? And I was like, it's my first tattoo. I'm going to keep it. AI music is going to kill real music. I don't think it'll kill it. Super chat from Irish I was drunk. I didn't see that. Irish I was drunk. Thank you for the €2. How are we, lads and lasses? Hope all is well. All is indeed well, my friend. DSLR cameras are good, but when the shutter speed is slow due to a lag light, don't mistake the moving guest for ghosts. I see so many... I get a lot of people asking me to look at photographs, and they're like, oh, can you tell me what this is? And I'm like, I'm not a photographer. Please hit up Kenny Biddle or Mythos, because they've got a background in photography, whereas I don't. Hello, Dorset Paranormal. How you doing? I've been watching some of your old jump scare vids to cheer me up. They're class. People enjoy them too much. You've had one of your tattoos? I've had a tattoo covered up on my wrist there, purely because the tattooist that originally did what was under there, he was a bit stoned. Cooking it now. Been filming stuff first. Ooh, what are you having, Mr. Grey? Not suitable for mum. Hello to you. I hope you're well. The Midwest impersonation was on point and his reaction was brilliant. Now, some people were like, are you going to work with Midwest Ghost Hunter after it? And I'm like, no, I won't work with him because, you know, he's not honest with how fake his stuff is. But at the same point, it's so ridiculous. It's like, but yeah, if anyone has fallen for that, it's on them to a degree. But still, there are people that believe him and they shouldn't be believing him and he does nothing to correct that. So I wouldn't work with him. But I'll say this. For a paranormal channel that has had numerous videos made on him, myself, the Shape, Side-Eye Guy, we've all done videos on him, and he has always had a good sense of humour about it. Like when I did a Paranormal Sins video on him, he complained that I didn't put him on the board of bullshit. And then when I did, he was overjoyed with it. So that gives him a bit more leeway, not leeway, but I got a bit of respect for somebody that can take the joke, can look at what he's doing and be like, yeah, I'm taking the piss. let's have a laugh with the debunkers instead of saying toxic, bully, nasty, blah. It's a breath of fresh air. It really is. Because other channels do it. My initial interaction with Haunted Nights was a good interaction. Until suddenly he's like, debunkers suck, man. Debunkers suck, bro. Dude, bro. How can you not believe in demons when I don't? Fuck. You did a funny one on him? Cool. I thought you captured groundbreaking evidence at East Drive. No cats. A lot of people were like, why have you got like 7 or 8 hats in your car? It's like, because that's where they live. I'm one of those people that gets into your car, takes everything I need, and then I never take it back out. One Annalise, hello to you. Sappening bruh. Dandalf, what have you just put in my ass to one Annalise? I get it. Because she bruts people. Take the goof around sometimes. Sorry, Beardo. Everyone's got a sense of humour. Where's my Tommy Tippy cup? I think it's in my car. Because it went in there. Debunkers suck. Did I miss a meeting? Cool. We all suck. Rebecca Keynes, thank you very, very much for the 10 gifted. Thank you so, so much. If you guys have been gifted there, could you please give a little thank you? Can I have a Negan dude, please? Yes, you can.
Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
Instead of a rare, can I get a 30s drive snore? No, I don't snore. Your Midwest Wales Ghost Hunters video was a brilliant parody. So many people... Sorry. How many people picked up that I couldn't get the name of my own parody right? Because I think I called it the Mid-South-West Wales Ghost Hunter. Then it was the Mid-Wales Ghost. I got it wrong 3 different times. The brut is strong with you. You fucking make me sick, you lot. Lee923, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. I appreciate you. Thank you very, very much. Thank him for your gifted if you've got them. Thank you very, very much. Seg sucks most. Mystery meets. Was he been at the glory hole? We need a Beardo snoring alert for Twitch. Absolutely not. It'll get spammed. Somebody said yesterday about turning this merch design, fluffing up the hair so it's all like messed up and shit, and putting it in a bed with a spirit level for merch, and I'm like, calm your tits. What is a gifted membership? Right, so memberships, basically every content creator that meets the criteria for YouTube gets adverts, and a membership then will give you the little icons next to your name, like there's, you see a spirit level, a piss off ghost spray bottle, a spirit box. Did I just say spirit level? I did. What a knob. EMF meter, I meant. Yes, you can get a week.
Hello there. How you doing? You come here often?
Every day.
Oh, why is that?
I work here.
Yeah.
Are you due for your free memberships yet, Beardo? I don't know. Basically, there's an option for people to select getting memberships. I don't know how to do it. I can't remember because it was ages ago. It's still not... No. Me gifting 10 is not come around yet. It'll probably be next week, I think. I thought maybe slipping away with every syllable. Beardo's got a spirit level on the brain. I know. Am I allowed to enter that, Trekkie? Too? What? Yeah. I think it's got another week before the giveaway for the gifted memberships comes back around. It's the 8th of the month for the free memberships. There you go. Beardo, by the way, you have your way. The next roast is Twin Paranormal. What are we entering? I don't know, I'm scared to ask, but Mr. Gree's entering something. Dirty man. Dan, Hate to break it to you, but you're bald. Is Dandalf bald? Bloody hell, next should be telling us he's ginger. I just realised I said bloody hell really well. Bloody hell. Sounded like Dandalf then. Bubba 1135. Finally hit a year. Pizza, beer and a wee. Let's go, Bubba, with the 12 months. Purchased a monthly membership to support Beardo's CPAP upkeep. People are genuinely thinking that I have to get one of them. I'm entering a bed hair competition, apparently. Fuck, you ain't winning that, are you? He's not bald. He's streamlined for sprinting. Nothing wrong with being a ginger? Absolutely not. There's a fair few ginger people in this community, and despite what people say, some of them have souls. Except Gingy. Isn't that right, Gingy? Old Satan herself. Thought Mr. Green just used a bald cap for a disguise. Yeah, he's probably got a hair down to his ass under that. Explains his weird shaped head. Urine. Right, can somebody send an ambulance around? Not suitable for mum. He's clearly got something wrong with him. Occult life is in a mood. Good mood or a bad mood? Vito, seriously, you need to do a react on really? Well, really haunted again. It's been a while. I'm also ginger and bald. I mean, technically, you're not ginger then, you're just bald. Gingers need looking after. They burn like vampires in this sun. Girly Twirly, hello. Jennifer Taylor, hello. There's a lot of gingers in the chat. Wow, I didn't know there was that many on the planet. Did Beardo say I have a soul? Must be why I painted those minis for him. There you go, see? Scorpion Midas. He's got a soul. Are you ginger, Scorpion? Beardo gets scared. Respectfully, suck a taint. A taint? What's a taint? How do you suck one respectfully? You're a daywalker. Gingers need looking after the burn. I just read that. I'm half ginger. Does that mean I have half a soul? What do you mean you're half ginger? How can you be half ginger? We've all seen you. You're blonde. Or did that come out of a bottle? Ginger pubes. Well done, not suitable for mum. Got to keep gingers watered in the sun. What is a soul? You'd have no idea there, Fahab. You don't want to know? You love ginger men. Souls are overrated. Gooch. Do spirit level apps work or can they be manipulated? I guess they could be manipulated. I'm not sure. Your beard is half ginger. It's weird. I had a mate monkey that jet black hair but a bright orange bushy beard. Weird. Griff was gaming yesterday. He was. Aircon's come out today, so I'm chilled. Is it nice and cool in your room now, Griff? Used to be ginger, but now I'm grey. No one willingly wants to be ginger. I have a freckle for every soul I've taken. See, my sister-in-law isn't ginger, but she's got ginger skin. She's like milk bottle white. And she goes out in the sun, and freckles just appear. It's amusing for me. Nuckin' Futs, hello to you. I had a ginger beard, and it pretty much turned grey around my 40th birthday. Base to the police, people. Wasn't that in a Bleed song? Base to the police, London. Is strawberry blonde considered ginger? No, gingers consider themselves strawberry blondes to lie about their hair colour because they're embarrassed about it for some reason. Own the ginger, people. Own it. I'm a natural daywalker ginger. You can go out in the sun? Are you ginger? You're not blonde. All these women are lying to us. They all look blonde, but they're not. They're all fucking gingers. Just own it. As a kid, I hated being ginger. As an adult, I'm proud of it. That's because you've been bald since you've been an adult. You're impersonating a blonde. I wonder how many of the blondes in the community are actually ginger. I was bullied all my childhood, and I was an adult. I own it. I mean, imagine fucking bullying someone because of their hair colour. That's stupid. Bastards resurfacing the road meters from a house went on till 11 p.m. last night. Do you know, the house opposite us, they've had a new driveway put in, and Mrs. Geek is nights. Fucking the noise they've been making. I tried to own it, you won't let me. That's because you've picked your hair colour out of a bottle. Seamus looks like Casper. Yeah, he's very white. Secret gingers. Even in your bearded legend and weirdos, hello there, Watford Billy. White cream egg or normal? Neither. I don't like cream eggs. They're horrible. Some of your best friends are ginger. It's a fucking hair colour. Don't bother me. Hey, being a kid and having the piss taken out of me for being ginger has made me the resilient mofo I am. Has somebody hacked Mr. Gray's account? He said, bruh, mofo. You're too old to be talking like that, Mr. Gray. You're older than me. Ginger is now considered a derogatory nickname. Kids are cruel as shit. Of course they are. Some of the shit that people in my school went through because of, like, people get your hair colour, you're short, you're skinny, you're tall, you're fat, anything. Anything that made you anything other than average was a weapon. Hair is weird. I was blonde as a child, then turned dark red brown, and now it's dark brown with grey. Yeah, I was blonde as a kid. Very blonde as a kid. I wonder if that's the thing. That natural blondes, as kids, turn grey earlier. I have watched Terrify 3, and it's fucking fantastic. My real hair is mostly white now. That's why the red is so bright. I do have some real red in my hair, but I use henna to cover the white. Oh, have you gone naturally white? You're a lot younger than me, right? Redheads are so pretty. See, I'm a fan. You may not know this, but I'm a fan of the long dark hair. You know, like my wife. Have you watched the Skibbity Toilet yet? Not. I've got a foul mouth. What chocolates go in the fridge and which ones don't? I don't think we put any chocolate in the. I mean, very rarely we eat it, but never put it in the fridge. I've been told I'm full of it. That's why my eyes and hair are brown. That's why Jordan's eyes are white. She's full. Whoop. My hair is going grey. I wish I would just get on with it, go fully grey. I hate bullies. Yeah, bullies are fucking dicks. Made my life hell in school. Julie N, thank you for the 18 months. I appreciate you. Mr. Gray will be back in a skibbity. Started turning grey at 30. 19 I was. 19 and around my temple started going. My husband puts our chocolate in the fridge, the dirty bugger. You like dark hair? Who'd have thunk it? Mrs. Geek is absolutely gorgeous. I can see that. She is. She's a MILF. Ben Arslan, how you doing? What do you say to a really haunted video when his dogs respond to orbs flying in the room? They're not responding to orbs. They're just doing dog things. And then he is overlaying the orbs into his dog's movements. There was a video. My wife spotted it, not me. And I never made a video on it for some reason. But you actually catch the reflection of his son holding something in his hand doing this. And the dog's giving it all that. It was his son with a laser pointer. And the laser pointer doesn't show up on infrared cameras because they're red. There's a few ways he does it. Dog's natural movements and then just adds in the orbs. Who in the chat has the funniest, cruelest nickname? I mean, there was a guy I was at school with, Greg Cowell, and he had pixie ears. His ears went into a point, and he was relentlessly called things like pixie ears, Mr. Spock, and Elf, and things like that. And he was the one kid I thought I could get one up on. Just the one kid. And he said something to me that was quite horrible, and I went, fuck you, pixie ears. And he looked back at me. We must have been 7 or 8 years old. And he said the following. Staledale, the mildew man. How inventive. Motherfucker. Are you really older than me? So, Mr. Occult Life's a bit of a toy boy, right? Just then, I was called Penis Head for years because I had a bowl cut. So, I mean, that's horrible. I'm 63, just started to see grey hair, so red hair lasts a long time. Really? Yeah, isn't Gillian a redhead that's still a redhead? Just didn't share many things you, but not my cruel childhood nickname. Oh, do tell us. My nickname as a kid was 1 inch. Just in. Kids are pricks. I don't think that's what it was about, Justin. You used to get called Avid Miriam. Oh. Wow. My nickname begins with C and ends in T. I don't mind it as it's warranted. Coconut. Hello, Beardo. The video you posted about me were my clients. We've been studying the poltergeist activity in their house for over 10 years. Dr. Von Keusler, DMD. So, right. I'm sorry. I mean, number one, the name attached to that has nothing to do with the original Von Keusler. Kenny Biddle and Justin from the Paranormal Monkey podcast are in the chat. Number two, how could you not see that cut in the video if you're from a university of parapsychologists? Because I could see it. Everyone else could see it. How could you fall for that video? Or those videos, because they were all fake. Your nickname is Bernard. Your nickname's Griff. My cousin used to call me Lukey's Padookie. Fair. Your nickname was Prue. Why is Griff called Bernard? I get all the cougar jokes too. Fair. Mrs. Geek's only 2 years older than me. Scott Thomas, appreciate you. My nickname was Chunk because I looked Chinese and I was a little chubby. Kids are brutal. As a child, I got called Carrot Top and I hated it. Fair. A lot of people in my family have been called Ferret, but it doesn't count in my case because I used to get people to call me it. Yeah, it's not really a nickname if you've picked it for yourself. Just called the Gimp. My niece introduces me as her Uncle Fester to her friends because I'm bald. I've been calling Lee Uncle Fester. I should stop. Lee, Roy, hello, Birdo, family and all in the chat. We've got another fake, really haunted profile. Let's go. Mine was Birdbeak because I have a long, slender nose. You got called Joe 90. Jason, you're the only person in this chat old enough to be called Joe 90. Your nickname was Duracell. I'm not asking. Is Portnoy better than Pert in your opinion? Mike Portnoy, the drummer, one of the greatest drummers in the world, to be fair. Biff is Fahab's nickname. Used to call a lad in work we nicknamed Pothole. Everyone tries to avoid him. Yeah, we had a guy that we worked with. Mr. Gray will probably laugh at this because he didn't get it. But he was called Sniper's Worst Nightmare because he had a limp. Disgraceful. Not funny at all. Mine was a Cool Breeze thanks to my old history teacher. Your nickname was Cool Breeze? What? What about I got called Gizmo because he was the shortest? Got the Joe 90 tune stuck in my head. I don't think I've ever actually seen a Joe 90 episode. My uncle called me his little orangutan. To be I mean, I've had a lot of nicknames in my life. Beardo's the one that stuck around for the longest because I was Beardo before the channel. Lovely jubbly Beardo. You don't get it, right? Sniper's worst nightmare. A sniper aims down sight. There's your target, and then your target walks like this. Because they have a limp. It's a cruel nickname. My bro's nickname for me is Bezo. And still is. Why? I don't know, to be fair, just stuck. Yeah, I've got a friend called Monk. And none of us know why he's called Monk. And I got a friend called Norman. And we don't know why he's called Norman. You got called Typhoon. Are you windy? Your best mate calls you Sticky. I'm not asking. I'm a sniper's dream. Forehead for days. Crotch snot. Thanks for that. I just read that out loud. It's only funny when I make Justin read that out. I had a couple of pretty generic nicknames when I was a kid. There was another guy in my class. Everyone called me some version of my last name. Oh, I get it now. That's terrible. I text you trying to explain this, Mr. Gree, when you were all confused. I believe in the paranormal. Cheers and love from Vienna, Austria. Continue to believe the paranormal. I've got a belief there's something. Heading off, I'm going to watch The Last of Us. What's this shit, Haunted Echoes? Can we get a wee for Jake, please, Beardo? Yes, you can. My most common nickname is... Do you know you can't say that word on YouTube? You've got to say little people. Joey Jordison. Joey Jordison and the Rev were both better than Portnoy, but Portnoy's obviously still alive. You're called a slut a lot because you had big boobs. Got a breast reduction, and they called me a chipmunk because of my fat cheek. That's just... Wow. Wow. Wherever you went to school was brutal. Wow. That's blown my mind. If we can't laugh at ourselves, right? I can laugh. Everyone laughs at themselves at this point, right? Don't have a particular nickname, but I've been told I should have been blonde. Jenny G, is that because you... No, I'm not getting into it. I'm up early and I have to watch the golf club scene. What? Have yourself a good night. Can I have a rawr, please? Yes, you can.
Rawr. Rawr.
I got called a hobbit or Bilbo by my partner because I'm 5'6" with big feet. Wow. David Nell says, hi, all his phone is broken, so he can't join the chat. Thank you, Kyo. David Nell, hello to you. Can I get a Negan, please? Yes, you can, Nanny Pups.
Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
Cody Brayman, hello to you. Can I have a bro, please? Yes, you can. Where's it gone?
Dude, bro! Dude! Bro! Demons! Demons, bro! Murders! We've caught a ghost!
I take great pleasure in my biggest bully is now in jail for robbery. If you've ever been bullied, you know, it's a life-changing, horrible thing. And I went to a funeral recently, and it was in my hometown. And I'm not going to mention names, but they was all the rugby boys in this big photo. And I'm like, where am I? And I got mocked for being shit at rugby. That's why I wasn't on the wall. I'm like, that's not true. I was good at rugby. And then they were like going through the names, and then they were like, oh, he's dead. And I shocked people by saying the following. Good. And everyone was like, oh, you can't say that. And I was like, don't expect me to sit here and say he was a nice guy when he kicked the shit out of me for fucking 10 years of my life, and then he beat up an 86-year-old woman when he was 21. Fuck him. I got no time for him. Fucking bullying an old woman. He took a shovel and beat an old woman to rob her. Absolute prick. You're called Nubs and E.T. because my index finger is a nub. People are so nasty. Danny Carey or Lars? Danny Carey. Lars is a bit basic. Bullying turned me into the person I am today, and I'm so happy for it. In fact, I had no idea Griff was bullied. Yeah. Yeah, bullying tends to do, like, my wife was horrendously bullied as well, and she's an introvert and very shy, and then I was bullied, and I went the exact opposite way. Somebody's only going to look at me the wrong way, and I'm like, go on then. Not so much anymore. I'm less of an idiot these days, and I'm old. I'll probably throw my hip out for throw a punch. Call him Flappy because he had jug ears. I mean, I got called Dumbo at one point. I mean, they ain't that big, and I've made them bigger. Be surprised how much bullying goes on now in paranormal circles. Apparently by debunkers. Come to the UK sometime also. Great beers. Griff, were you like really tall in school? Was that something to do with it? Neil Payne, good afternoon to you. Don't like bullies. I'm not above bullying a bully. I will intimidate the shit out of a bully to make them feel about this big because they deserve it. Year 11 was actually punched in the face by a bully. I had the shit kicked out of me by bullies until my last 2 years of school. And then I turned. And then I ended up getting on the rugby club. Playing rugby for the club and the school. And Enelry Warren McConnell. It's not a good reference to use. I'm not a fan of the Warrens. Boo Productions had a live last night and he was discussing why he left the Warrens because he'd realised it was all a con. And he was describing the grandson, is it? Or grandson-in-law? Zaffis? John Zaffis? And I was like, they were discussing his show, The Haunted Collector. And I was like, do you mean the haunted burglar? Go into somebody's house, be like, oh... there's something paranormal and evil in you. This vase is worth $3,000. This is it. There's a demon in there. Just gonna put this in my shed. That's all he did. Walk to people's houses. Ooh, that looks nice. That's haunted. It's mine. Hear just about every insult in the sun about my ears all throughout school. Now, if anyone comments on them, it's one thing that will earn you a ban on my channel. I mean, people say a lot of things to me. It doesn't bother me. When people go on my wife, I instantly just ban them. Don't give him the fucking time for it. I call my best friend the Duke of York. He's had 10,000 men. Lovely. I've never been to Vienna, no. The Conjuring House fallen into disrepair. It's not being maintained while it stood empty. I mean, it wasn't the greatest of states anyway, was it? Beardo the Doctor has said he worked with the Warrens. Right, is this doctor that's pretending he's part of a university that he's not part of? We did do our research into you. And I wish I'd done it before I put that fucking video out. You can't just take somebody's name and then change the first name and be like, yep. You put up fake paranormal videos as a legitimate paranormal parapsychologist and ballsed it up. I got no time for you. You're arguing with the wrong person. I don't know. Go and talk to Huff Paranormal. He's equally as full of shit. Yes, Beardo, that's the one. Yeah, I haven't got time for that. It's clearly not linked to that university. Kenny Biddle did some research. Absolutely not. Is that right? Are we allowed to just go to places, say it's haunted, and take it? Because I reckon the food in my Chinese is haunted at the moment. I mean, you can do. People are buying houses now and then making up backstories and saying they're haunted. But I was watching one of your shorts yesterday and I kept on setting off my... I'm not saying it because she's winking at me. I think it needs an update. And when they were up, they were up. Oh, close been to Vienna's Viennetta. Guff Paranormal. Imagine trying to get away with that with Kenny Biddle about... The thing is, people are going to get away with... I'm considering doing a video on this next week. It's not going to be a debunking video as such, but just discussing... We'll have a quick discussion about it here. The absolute shit state of the paranormal right now. I was editing a Twin Paranormal video, and because they've been covered a few times recently, I was like... Oh, I'm going to bin it. And I sat here, like, I'll edit it, and then if I've got a week like last week where I've not got time to record, I get it. I've got this video in the back pocket. And it was a Twin Paranormal video, and I'm just like... All they do is this. They do a fantastic cinematic introduction. They're always very well done. They look and sound fantastic. They kind of make up some history, depending on what evidence they're going to get. And then they make bumming jokes, even though they're brothers, which makes me want to throw up in my mouth every time. And then they investigate thusly. It's a demon! Dude, bro, demon! It said dark! It said fence post. Because there's a fence post on next door's house, and... These people are not going to locations for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours on end and staying there all night. They ain't doing that. They are going there. They've got this high energy introduction. They've got their jokes and stuff. And I'll guarantee you they're in those places 2 hours. Because these things go off. These apps go off every couple of minutes. Once they've got enough to make an hour video, boom, they're done. It's fucking easy. Oh, look, the REM pod's gone off. Oh, look, my little wristwatch has said a word. Oh, this has said a word. Oh, the Ovilus has said a word. They're not investigating anything. They're literally getting words blasted at them from all these bullshit devices, claiming that as evidence, and then saying that's an investigation. It's dog shit. And I'm like, I can't debunk this. There's nothing. They've done nothing. Absolutely nothing paranormal. No investigating, nothing. They've just let the apps take over for them, and 500,000 people have watched it in 5 days. It's lazy as shit. And then the Ouija brothers, Dorset Parent, all of us, we go out to these locations, you're filming off multiple cameras, and you've got nothing happening for 5 to 6 hours, and then you try to condense nothing happening for 5 to 6 hours down into an hour or 3/4 an hour video. It is far more difficult to entertain people for 3/4 an hour to an hour when fuck all has happened to what it is with one of these things just shouting random words out and reacting like the devil has just walked in and smacked you in the face with his dick. Spotted ghost wristwatches. Yeah, but it's spotted ghost, isn't it? I mean, the man's a fucking liar. Oh, by the way, no. On the topic of another channel, I got told that the decorator dude Brett is no longer with my haunted hotel for some reason. Yeah, he's left, or they said he's left. He said he was. Yeah, I don't know. I don't watch him. Beardo, that was me. Added you on card duty while you were live yesterday, in case you're wondering. Ah, Trevor, I shall add that tomorrow. Only thing that doesn't go off is the security tags. Have you seen APRF Paranormal? They're fantastic. Best channel I've seen in a while. I have not. No, thank you for the recommendation. Sure, I'll stick that in the Beardo to do shit, will you? Cody elaborated for me the other day. The place you investigated is the same The Conjuring 2 is based on? No. It's not. That's Enfield. You can't investigate Enfield. There's a family living in there. And they don't want anyone in there investigating. I said the twins put their work in on the research, but they get that wrong too. They don't get it wrong. I think they just full on bullshit about it. Crow Judas, you can feed me a wiener anytime. You claim I'm the devil regularly, and as the devil, I refute those allegations. Greatest trick the devil ever pulled. I'm on to you, Gingy. I'm on to you. Dr. Von Keusler, I'm going to entertain you. Class A, please provide the range and qualifications on the scale. You can mail them to beardosteam@gmail.com. No such thing. Zach Bagans came up with Class A EVP, didn't he? Like, this doctor is a troll account. Well, did you fake those videos and then use a reputable surname? That's about it. Is Brett the one who looked a bit like the shopkeeper from the League of Gentlemen? I've never watched the League of Gentlemen. Brett was the one with glasses. Beardo, what instrument do you play? I used to play bass and guitar, but not very well. I was always a front man. Done, boss. Appreciate it. Amazing how I keep missing this guy's comments. Parasolo, how are you doing? Is it worth me scrolling up to read this guy's comments? There's too many people in yet. Need the entertainment, Beardo. I'm in a mood. Oh, God help him. God help him. Stop talking about him, everyone. Crow is here. Pretty sure Class A EVP was around before Baggins. Shh. Jicky, thank you for the 4 months. Much love to the missus. Stay amazing. May I have a tickle? Yes, you can.
Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
What channel is Lee from? Is that the same guy that does his channel with his daughter? No, that's Smug Puppy. That is Smug Puppy. Can I have a rar? Yes, you can.
Rawr. Rawr.
Sorry. I'm trying to pull my Discord up so I can see what this guy's been saying. Oh, shit, that's small. Sorry, guys. I've done thorough research and I've analysed the video footage with state-of-the-art software and I've found the clips to be 100% authentic. Hand in your doctor's card, sir. Because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm sorry, don't come in here telling me that you couldn't see that cut in the video. You can't argue with 100% fake. It's not that could be fake, it is 100% fake. The stuff is already on the floor, there's a cut in the video, and then there's the noise. And if you are a doctor, hand in your licence, because you're shit. You graduated from Penhurst University and worked alongside experts like Ed and Lorraine. Sir, Ed and Lorraine Warren got their demonology certificate off the backs of a cornflakes box. Wow. And is he blocking people so they can't see him? Because I wasn't seeing him either. They were my clients of scientific proof the video's 100% real. It's a Class A demonic poltergeist haunting. I had to do numerous Oh, do you know what? You're boring the piss out of me. Oi! Dr. Von Keusler, DMD, that's pretending to be a doctor. Do me a favour. Post in the comment section, yeah, so one of my mods can boot you out because you're fucking full of it, mate. Absolutely full of it. Get him out of you. Idiot. You can't argue 100% fake. You don't have the right to argue. Look at 90% of the internet. I know. You can't see the comments. And only more an expert, so you don't... But the comments were a little while ago. I'd open up Discord because the mods had screenshot them. They've either gone or they've blocked me. The thing is, right, Von Keusler, the original, you know, real guy that worked out of Edinburgh University. This guy's just using the fucking name. And they've been posting that shite. You can still tag them. Ah. Come one of the mods, see if you can tag him and then block him from there. It has nothing to do with the Keusler Parapsychology Unit, I know. Yeah, I've spoken to you, I'm sure it was Kenny and yourself I spoke to about it. And it was clearly bullshit. Found them and booted them. Well, Annalise, thank you very, very much. I think that's the thing. Penhurst is the most famous mental haunted hospital in the States. I mean, it's famously known for being haunted. Is it actually haunted? I don't know. Never been there. At the same point... The fuck is this guy? It's probably some guy called Steve sat in his fucking pants. I'm gonna get these debunkers. How dare they say my bullshit is bullshit? Kenny's always here. He's normally in work. And then when he hears something that interests him, he jumps in with common sense, logic, etc. I learn a lot from Kelly. Kelly? Kenny. I've just seen Kelly's name pop up with what a Wally and read it as Kenny's name. I'll be at Penhurst, but as haunted as my house. Nothing is as haunted as your house, Biddle. I could have sworn that the Warrens got the license from a Crackerjack box. We don't have them in the UK, but yeah. Whether this person is going to... no, they've been removed. They've been removed. One of the mods will be able to give you a link to Discord if you would like it. They won't email one Annalise. If they email one Annalise, they are in for a world of hurt. There's something very few of you know about one Annalise. She is a very, very good researcher. Very good. I have seen her work, and she will pull people apart with the truth like it's nobody's business. So that Dr. Von fucking Clunge Monkey can do what he wants. You love Penhurst? I'd love to go there. Alley-oop, hello to you. Just emerged from a dusty basement after spring cleaning. Sounds like a Colin Robinson. Who's Colin Robinson? I don't know who that is. The funniest thing is you did that video ages ago. It was a good while ago. It took him that long to give me a shit argument. About the new Ghost Ventures episode with Jonathan Davis going to be... Mr. Don't Scare Clay. I can't believe Jonathan Davis from Korn is doing something with Baggins. My Korn fan club membership has gone in the bin. It haven't. Still love Korn. Thank you for the Discord there, Fahab, you beautiful bastard. Right, pin message is the Discord if anyone wants it. Is this guy claiming the kitchen videos you debunked is real? Yes. You've seen the Andrew Stone Rock vids about A1. I watched the first one. I got halfway through the second one and I turned them off. Not because of anything Andrew's done. I just don't want to give any more time to A1. And the stuff that has been going on with the law have got involved. It just nasty, horrible shit. What they've done to that lady... I'm not sure which name that got leaked is the name we should say or shouldn't say, so I'm just going to say that lady. What they have done to her is fucking vile. Who's Colin Robinson? I don't know. I think he works in Spa. Works on the fish counter. Spa don't have fish counters. Just sent you a DM on your Discord. Appreciate it, Neil. Korn, know what the paranormal investigated in South Park episode. I don't think that counts. I keep meaning to watch Project Fear because they've gone to a very well-known place here. In fact, the first proper paranormal investigation I ever did was in Margam. So I've been meaning to look at that. I can't get past the shouting. I just can't get past it. That guy needs a refund on the software and his apparent degree in it. CM Punk debunked Ghost Adventures while he was a special guest. I saw that, James. Somebody sent me a link to it. That was hilarious. That's a common thing talk people do around here. They get away with it. I'm glad the laws involved to do something about it. There's a lot more people going to end up in court soon. Like that silly bitch that was fucking threatening me and Boo Productions with legal notices and takedown notices and stuff, and as soon as we looked, I say as soon as we looked, I was like, that don't look right. Let me double check. And then when Annalise pulled the spelling apart, bearing in mind that English isn't one Annalise's first language and spells better than this person, I was like, it's nothing to worry about. And then I've got a friend whose sister is a solicitor. She looked at it and was like, bin it. It's dog shit. I was finally able to join your Discord. My name on there is Coco Demon. Let's go. Or Caco Demon. Mrs. Don't Scare Clay. Does Clay have a premiere tonight? Because we haven't sent everyone over to Clay for a while. Dr. Von Keusler got his degree in the same place as Gillian McKeith. Better be chocolate biscuits. Project Fear rules. What word did they invent? I don't know, but they also tried to... they gave me a copyright takedown notification for a Paranormal Nightmare video, but didn't include Paranormal Nightmare in the takedown. But the video that they said that I used the Foreman Brothers copyright was the wrong video. I didn't use any of their footage anyway, so... They hadn't even watched the videos. They just tried to get me to take my videos down. Anything else come from the Portal Cowboys, or did they just vanish? They just... Well, they might still be talking shit about me on Facebook, but... Mr. Grey is going to think that he's, like, won something here. I've stopped arguing with people as much. Especially people that mean fuck all to me. The most views that cowboy had on his channel was when I called him out for bullshit. It's the most eyes he had on him. So every time I get into an argument, I'm just putting more eyes on him. So I'll do my initial video and then it's done, innit? Unless they do something really silly. Can I get a tickle for my friend, please? Yes, you can.
Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
Hey, Beardo, was it you that did the vape debunk on Project Fear? No. That was the Side-Eye guy, I believe. I think it was the Side-Eye guy that did the vape debunk on them. I can't. I've done videos on them. I think I've only ever done 2. May only be 1, but awful. No, I did 2, and they were awful. It's just the shouting and. What did he win? What he's done is he's showed me a better way, and he's always fucking right, the prick. Oh, deliberate. I can't even fucking say it. It's spelled so wrong. Do miss your drama, but it must be nicer for you and the missus. So, I mean, it's never that far away. This is the problem. I'll get into drama next week, guaranteed. Because either I'll have said somebody's fake and they disagree with me, even though it's obvious, or I'll say somebody's not fake and people will disagree with it, or Proven Demons will run up for money to stick up his ooter, and then he'll pick a fight just so people donate money for him so he can stick it back up his nostrils. More shots fired. Fuck him. It was either the seg or the sheep that debunked the sheep. What? It was either the seg or the sheep that debunked the sheep. I'm so confused. I'm going to go play Age of Empires. Been nice seeing you all. Appreciate you, Griff. Thank you very, very much. I also deliberality. Do things every day, like really, literally, deliberality. Wayne Dawson, thank you for £2. Shout out to the mods for being awesome. They always are. Fantastic, and they... Beardo, you suck. Fight me. Heart. Much like my wife, there's more meat in a vegetarian toothpick. What are you going to do? Mr. Gray's one bragging rights. Can I get a wee Beardo? Yes, you can.
Mary loves Dick. Mary loves Dick. Mary loves Dick.
Can't stand Project Fear to stop watching them because they yell and talk and weird voices. I felt my intelligence slowing and my patience failing. How can people watch that shit? I have no idea. As soon as they start shouting, it's the Sam and Colby style of... It's not investigating. It is not investigating. It's the Sam and Colby cookie cutout formula. You shoot a nice looking introduction, you got all the crash zooms and the bass drops, then you got your little comedy skit where that one idiot put his hand in his trousers and went, my balls smell like cheese. Have a shower then, you fucking wrongin'. And then, right, now we're investigating. You're not investigating at all. You're waiting for flawed devices to kick off. I've worked it out. The only paranormal happens when you shout loudly. It works for Project. That's what we're doing wrong, Paranormal. I mean, Paranormal Monkey. I mean, the only thing that happened with East Drive, you weren't there, was the next day. And the live stream, some of the live stream you had it. But I walked in and I was just giving Fred some shit while packing my gear away. And there were 3 distinct knocks. And Real Evidence were live streaming at the time. And I forgot they were live streaming. What did you ask for there? Possum Pete? What's the Discord channel? I'm not sure which one it is. I have many on my list. Beardo Get Scared. Mythos video on them tonight is good. Mythos got a video out. Cool. Let's face it, most of the channels are for kids, yeah. They've got to be. But it's setting such a bad precedence for people. I mean, I've got an email. I don't want to read it out because it's very, very dark. About somebody that watched those channels for such a long time. And then where it nearly took them. Because they bought the equipment, they bought the apps, and they couldn't get anything that made any sense to them. And they were destroyed by it. And this person initially really disliked people like me and Kenny, Mr. Grey, etc. They really disliked us. Because we were calling their beliefs out. But then they've come to realise that the false hope was far more damaging to them than what we do. Once that coin finally dropped, they were like, these people have been taking the piss out of my grief. She is absolutely fucking devastated by it. I think Jolene, one of my mods, read that email, and it's heartbreaking. Absolutely fucking heartbreaking. And then when I get in trouble for calling somebody a name somewhere, I feel instantly better about it now. Slick, thank you for the £5. I went for a walk today, including up a steep hill. My support workers were struggling, and me, the overweight person, just walked up. Fun was had. Fair play to you, Slick. Thank you for the £5. Beto, please can me and my family get a tickle me? Yes, you can.
Hot diggity dog, hot diggity this kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity dog, hot diggity this kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
Is Adam Mark Explores a fake? He's a real person. I've only ever done one video on Adam Mark, and I believe I caught him faking in it. He argued the point, and it's been at a stalemate ever since. So, but he does do really good abandoned exploration urbex videos. I think it was a PDF. The first one was a PDF. The second one was a JPEG. But they got the Foreman brothers' names a little bit wrong and squiggled it out. Beto, can I get a rawr? Yes, you can.
Rawr. Rawr.
I'd like to say that I did warn them. Warn who? Jennifer Taylor, thank you for the £2. Love you in this community. Makes my day. Appreciate you, Jennifer Taylor. Gotta go editing a video review of a documentary. Oh, what's that about, Kenny? I know what that one's about. Stop self-promoting. Kenny's allowed to self-promote that one, actually, Crow, because I'm in it. You guys have made me a better investigator just by informing me about equipment I should stay away from. I mean, I've had Happy Droid reach out to me again today. You know the pound shop candles that everyone's using on these investigations? He's built his own. And he's like, so I've got rid of the EMF function. I've got rid of the static function and stuff like that. So here's how I've built it. Here's the PDF for how it's built. I'm not telling you that it'll detect a ghost, but it can detect a voice within 1 meter of it. Ooh. Chris Williams, of course you can.
Hot diggity dog, hot diggity this kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity dog, hot diggity this kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
I've been waiting years for that video, sir. You have. The issue we had was, originally me and Parple were going to do it. Parple sort of lost any love for the paranormal. And then I was struggling with being tactful for it. Do I get an IMDb credit? I think you can get one of them anyway. You can just make up some bullshit like that cowboy did. Beato's going to giggle like a schoolgirl again. Why? Beato can have a band because I'm cooking whilst watching you live, and happy birthday, just in case it's not enough. Daniel Rutter, your band. It has to be a audible voice, and he's kind of got it to a meter. I don't know until I look at everything properly, but he's basically, he will list all the parts that's in it. He's listing, Jake, how you doing? Listed all the parts in it, what it does, what it can't do. So I'm quite happy to use equipment when the equipment creator says this isn't to detect ghosts, it's to detect a voice, to detect a spike in static EMF as opposed to whatever. When I know what it's doing, then I'm happy to use it. Kenny Biddle and Beardo, if you're interested in what I found when looking into that documentary, then I'm happy to provide. I mean, we've only covered part 1 so far on Annalise. So, hopefully we can get to do a part 2. And then, please feel free to give Kenny anything you've got. I'm sure Kenny would love to read it either way. I still have that documentary, but I need to know how that ball went down the stairs. I need it. I think Kenny will be including how the ball went down the stairs because he did it. Well, Annalise is a font of knowledge. Her research is next level. Fair play to her. Mr. Grey, you will poo green grass if you eat grass. What? What? We don't know how the spirit world works, so we can't build devices for it. Yeah, and this is what Appy Droid says. This isn't proof of the paranormal. It's proof of a voice within 1 meter of this box. Like the his version of the dead bell. Bear in mind, these things are a fraction of the cost of the big boys. His version of the dead bell. I set it up in 30 East Drive. It went off when me and Lee were walking around. We left the house empty, and the motion sensors didn't go off. I game on PC. But he's not claiming that it's a dead bell that talks to the dead. He will tell you it's a dead bell that goes off because something has broke the IR, or if you put it in the other mode, it's triggered the EMF, but static charged EMF. If the equipment creator is making equipment for ghost hunters, even though he says this is for EMF, that still doesn't come under the guise of it's a tool that no one has ever corroborated. If the equipment creator is making equipment for ghost hunters, even though he says this is for EMF, doesn't that still... Yeah, to a degree, but what he's saying is... What he's saying is this isn't to detect a ghost, this is to detect static charged EMF, or... Is device. I'll tell you what I can do, Mr. Grey, is I can actually send you the PDFs that he sent me, because if you buy his things from him, you get the PDFs. But he's basically made this ghost hunting candle that doesn't work the same way as the others. The stuff I've had from him hasn't gone off anyway. Actually, the dead bell went off in here once, but it turns out something fell off my shelf and hit it. Can you have a Mary, please? Yes, you can.
Mary loves Dick. Mary loves Dick. Mary loves Dick.
The doctor is so full of crap. Do we know who it is? No. Oh, look, it's Beardo's a bully. Weren't you slating me in some other channels the other day? I think you were. So the PDF, I'll have a look. Cool. It's more about the honesty of Appy Droid that I like. The fact that he says this doesn't talk to ghosts, but it'll detect static charges. It'll detect movement within 180 degrees because of... And he lists the Amazon parts that he's used, or the parts that he's used from where he's working. He's also in a lot of trouble right now with Help My House is Haunted. It's Barry Guy. With unfair takedowns and the like, because he pulled his app apart. Joined a different server with an invite you gave me and actually joined Beardo's channel using a link in chat. Huh? Please, can I have a piss off ghost? Yes, you can, Granny Dumpling.
Piss off, ghost!
Tea at this time of night. Ugh. Nice cup of tea with milk and sugar. I don't like tea. Didn't get the notification, but I'm here now. Cindy Epp. At least you're here now, right? What's strange? I'm lost here. I'm lost. Grease is the word. Talking about my fucking hair again. Right, lovelies, I've got to go. I'm dolled up and heading out with the hubby. Much love. Have yourself a fantastic evening, heart and hubby. Have a good night. Barry Guy here. Barry, you're a knob. A few custard creams. Barry Guy rules, Beardo. He definitely doesn't. You like tea and bricks? What? Are you a builder? Custard creams with tea. Ugh. Much love, Beardo. Never slate you. I also hate bullies. I mean, your name is Beardo is a bully. Maybe you could change that a bit, you know. Leslie, of course you can have a hour.
Rawr. Rawr.
Chrissy once.
Oh, fuck off! Adorn me, Beardo! Fucking A! It's perfect! Dude! Bro! Dude! Bro! Demons! Demons, bro! Murders! We've caught a ghost! Wankers!
Ginger biscuits. Ooh, I like ginger biscuits. Good night, Beardo, as it's 3:28 a.m. in the morning. Jesus. Trolls aren't even original these days. No, they're not. Drinks on the bench. People, help yourself to biscuits. I'm trying to cut down. Nothing wrong with custard creams and tea. Oh, no. Love custard creams with Earl Grey. I'm not even a fan of custard creams or tea, so I don't know why I'm saying we've not had a twat yet. Can we get one for Barry Guy, please? Yes, we can. Barry Guy, this is definitely 100%. Wait, where's it gone? For you, sir.
Yeah. Oh, fucking twat.
Beardo, do you believe in aliens? I do. I don't believe they come into Earth and kidnapping people and sticking things in their rectums. But I think in this infinite universe, it's quite ignorant to think there's no other form of life out there. Whether that is intelligent life or something else, I don't know. But I would love for it to be real. I would love for them to be visiting, but I think it's ignorant to say there's nothing else out there. And we ain't that important, you know? We ain't the only thing. What movie is that Tom Hardy one from? It's from a film called Legend, where he plays both of the Kree twins. Ginger snaps dipped in orange juice. Ah, you pervert. On the game tomorrow? Yes, Griff. Yes, I am. Worldwide Ghosts, hello to you. It's the weakest troll move I ever heard. Nothing says I'm right like blocking someone. Have we had another troll in that I've missed it? Fox Mulder, we want to believe. I sit in the middle. I'm skeptical, but I'm still a believer. Kenny and Dandalf haven't quite ruined everything for me yet. Aliens stealing away from Earth after watching YouTube. I hope they haven't got guns, because fucking hell. I heard the hot diggity dogs are going into the car after being rained on. Thank you. You're welcome. Beat the boot of my Tigra twin top convertible stopped working. It's your fault. You're welcome, sir. You're always welcome, Griff. Always. Join Beardo's Facebook page and enjoy the shenanigans there. Replace the pin message. There we go. We do have a Facebook page. Beardo the bully blocked me. I cannot see him in the chat and I cannot tag them, so they're unblocked. Alright. Yeah, he was definitely fucking talking shit about me somewhere else. Here comes Independence Day. It'd be fun though, right? Do you know what? It'd be fun. Because all of the fakers would all be out with their phones like that. Dude, bro! Aliens, dude, bro! I'd be in a cave somewhere with Dandalf and Kenny Biddle, like, we should be safe in here. Boom! Did you feel that thud? That was a billion idiots getting wiped out. Could never ruin the possibility of aliens in the universe. Nah, I love the idea of it as well. I do love the idea of there being... I love the idea of ghosts, goblins, ghouls, and I love the idea of aliens and dimensional travel. Is it all sci-fi nonsense? I don't care. It's fucking fun. Absolutely fun. Right, I'm just grabbing the link for Don't Scare Clay. Just so I've already got it saved. And we can send everyone over there. Month-old account, definitely a troll. Yeah, they've been in this chat a few times and they've been alright, but then I noticed them in other debunkers' chats talking shit. Imagine them sending Trump out to meet alien... Oh, we'd be fucked. We'd be fucked. If the aliens come to Earth, I'm running out to meet them. I'm gonna hold back, you know? I'm gonna let stupid go first. And then if they don't get blown up, at least I'll only look stupid and be alive. Whereas if I'd run towards it and look stupid and they were evil, I'd be dead. Up there for thinking, Mr. Grey. Hello there, the lovely Ouija Mama. I hope you were well. They had no chat history. They've definitely been in before. Have they created another? They've never been in a live chat before. I've spoken to them before. Most panel channels would be like that woman in Independence Day with the sign when they first... And apparently Dandalf would as well. Dandalf would be like that, shaking his titties at the aliens. Take me to your leader. Boom! Nothing but an orange powder pile on the floor. Don't scare Clay saw some aliens the other week. So lucky. What? If you ever see HP sauce in the supermarket, try it. Best brown sauce there is. Amazing on bacon. HP is good sauce. But I'll tell you this. Daddy's brown sauce is more tasty. I just don't like the idea of putting Daddy's sauce in my mouth. They created a new account. Was a month old. Must have blocked them on the... Ah, right. War of the World style. Get one of the Thunder Child ships. Beardo, are you time traveling again? Not that I know of. I hope they bring back Elvis. What's the disabled version of running? Getting speeding fines on my chair. What? If they're bad aliens, I'm fucked. But if not, I'm one of the first people they meet. I mean, I would rather, if they're a bit indecisive and could be reasoned with, like a Klingon, I would rather Mr. Grey be the one that they bump into. You know? Mr. Biddle might insult them of being like, you ain't real. Latest for Hab. I appreciate you coming in tonight. Dusker Clay saw War of the Worlds live on stage. My mum was trying to make me go to that. She's like, are you and your wife? Obviously, my mum doesn't refer to my wife as your wife, but you know what I mean. You'd love it. You'd love it. Oh, I fucking wouldn't. I really wouldn't. I like the original stuff. I like the album. I like the original movie. Tom Cruise one was shit. If ETs were hostile, we would be cosmic dust by now. Advanced life forms would be more evolved and non-violent, more intelligent, and use consciousness tech. See, Zolo, I don't agree with that. I mean, look at the technology we've got now on planet Earth, and we are probably the dumbest fucking we've ever been. I'm worried about the future. I'm glad I'm at the midlife, because I know there's not long until the end. Because people are getting fucking stupid right now. Chances of anything coming from Mars are 1,000,000 to 1, they said. Yet there they come. Jeff Wayne's War of the Worlds is epic. I agree. The Tom Cruise War of the World was shit. A fantastic bonus for me was Charlie Simpson and Ro Reynolds. Now, I know who Charlie Simpson is, but who is Ro Reynolds? Mr. Biddle would take the spaceship apart, reverse engineer the engines. I think we're giving Mr. Biddle a little bit too much credit there. It's just a smidge. Maybe not. They need to get past the dirty diaper fit. What? Oh, we get a... Oh, yeah, the one with you in it, please. Could we get an... Oh, yeah, the one with you in it, please? What's that? Oh, Enter Shikari. Right. I only know one song. Which is really weird because I met them many, many years ago. I loved the War of the Worlds CD when I was a kid. Wish I could find another copy. I'm pretty sure Mrs. Geek's got it here. Technology is impressively scary. For instance, the USAF SLAM missile. Alright, Cody, calm your tits. Don't scare the chat. Problem is that they have these wonderful weapons, but the person in charge of the countries are a bunch of fucking morons. Is Leah Klingon? No, I like Klingons. It's getting worse by the day. It is fucking ridiculous. The comedians getting taken to court for making jokes. Can't make jokes. When I went to Toronto, saw War of the World's alien statue there. It was cool. Dude, bro, please. Yes, you can.
Dude, bro! Dude! Bro! Demons! Demons, bro! Murders! We've caught a ghost!
I mean, look at what AI has done in such a short space of time. If you put into AI 6 months ago, make me an action figure, and you give the same things that you do now, it'd look like shit. But now look how good it is. But that's not my point. My point is, AI has gotten that clever, and I did it. We all went, ooh, I can make an action figure. Couldn't have put AI to a good use. I made an action figure of myself. Oh. Beardo, you need to check out Jonathan Pye. Oh, Adorn Me, Beardo. Right. That makes a bit more sense.
Oh, fuck off! Adorn me, Beardo! Fucking A! It's perfect!
Do I watch Casper sites? I don't. It's a bit too high energy. I get tired watching him. Like, now and again, if it auto-plays, I'll leave it play, but it hasn't auto-played for a while. Day of the Triffids. I remember watching it as a kid. Beardo was wearing the Backstreet Boys t-shirt on the action figure. No. No. AI can only learn from something, and humans dumb as hell. We're safe for now. Until it becomes Judgment Day. I'm out of water 20 minutes early, god damn it. Abruptly the sound ceased. Fat chance around here. You can fucking talk. The human typewriter. You love Casper Sight? I don't hate Casper Sight. I don't even dislike him. I had an issue with him 2 years ago, but that was me and my unchecked ego. And people talking shit in my ears. Ben's always been cool with me.
Rawr. Rawr.
You have opinions about AI? Yeah, just don't ask one Annalise. Yeah, makes you stop drawing because what's the point? That's all I have to say about that shit. Are the Ouija brothers okay? Yes, Steve has had some family time as far as I'm aware. Griff was in earlier. Griff's been gaming with me. Yeah, they're all fine. Building AI for work that detects leukemia in blood cells whilst dormant. Hey, see? There we go. Somebody using AI for something good. AI is terrifying. Jonathan Pye is hilarious. Don't stop drawing because of AI. You can always spot AI drawings too. There's no soul in AI art, so keep doing what you're doing. It's the point we spend hours drawing, someone can take it through into some AI type of shit and get a version of it so they can claim it like original. Yeah, but there's a bit more love when there's effort put into things, when there's craftsmanship involved. And AI is getting better, but there's still silly mistakes with it. They still don't know how many fingers are on a human hand most of the time. Watched Castle live the other week using a telescope looking for UFOs, mostly satellites. There's no harm in him. I had people in my ear like, you got to go after Casper because he's promoting the fakers, and I was like, he is the motherfucker. And it got a bit out of hand. Technology is frightening. Google quantum chip Willow solved a computational problem under 5 minutes that was supposed to take 10 septillion years. I didn't even know septillion was a number. Living among the saints, sinners and skinners, knowing the difference is key. I can't follow all our presidents daily. It changes and affects a lot. I try not to get into politics at all. I used to vote. I don't vote anymore because I don't like or trust any of them. Yeah, it's terrifying to people using it. There can be, and those people's intentions. I agree. I love drawing. I haven't done it for a while, but I mean, to go back to it, AI will never stop me doing it. Just my bone idleness. There's a place for AI, but when people are claiming it as original, I mean, I'm a musician, and I had somebody the other day saying that it takes a lot of talent to do AI songs. And I'm like, if they've written the lyrics themselves, there is a talent in order to write lyrics. I get that. But I've got an AI tune on my channel, and I love that tune. You know, it was clever. The lyrics were written specifically for the channel. I like that. But you can literally go into AI, Sono, I think a lot of people are using, and be like, right, I want a song around this, and it'll write the lyrics for you, give you the music, everything, and it's done in seconds. And it's cool and it's catchy, but there's no feeling behind it, you know? I spent 12 hours on drawing, only for someone to put my work in somebody else's shit within a day and get a fuck. Oh. So it's on YouTube that I've fallen for a few channels that are made just with AI. I mean, AI can't speak properly. It can't pronounce things properly. Then again, I'm Welsh, neither can I. Went into a pub, it's over 200 years old and could be haunted, needs to be looked into. How do you know it's haunted just because it's 200 years old? It could be a year old and haunted. Looking forward to Gus Trent's investigation at the lady in the bay window house. And me. Yes. Some new scams of people taking voice recordings of people's social media and replicating it with AI, then making scam kidnapping calls to get... Jesus Christ! Have you heard the AI-generated maiden song? I haven't. What was it the other day I was looking at? Oh, so my editing software has had this massive update. And I looked into it. And there is an AI-generated voiceover feature on there. And I was like, right, well, you've got to claim that for YouTube, obviously. You can't just say, like, Morgan Freeman and then you basically speak, it'll copy your voice, and then you can use AI to generate your voice to narrate videos. How lazy is that? Literally, I could just put a still image up and then just be like, right, copy and paste something off ChatGPT, drop it in, press send, copy and paste it back into my editing software, and there you go. Make a 2-hour video without doing any work. It is one day going to do great things for medicine and people in general. Right now, people are farting about with it too much for lesser purposes. I fart about with it all the time. I do fart about with it for thumbnails and stuff, like the gaming thumbnails and whatever, because if I'm trying to draw one every day, it'd be stupid. So I made 2 or 3 and I alternate them, but even that, I've stopped using them now. I've gone back to actually taking a photograph of Verdansk or the game and then a photograph of Tim the Tatman's character and then sticking my head over the top of it because he's tubby. To be honest, maybe AI voice generator would help me since someone commented on one of my videos that I'm boring. You're going to get it. You're going to get it. You're going to get people tell you you're boring, that you're clueless, that you're fat, that you're ugly, that you're skinny, that you're whatever. Try to filter that shit out. This is a conversation I had the other day with... I can't even remember who it was. But I was like, don't do what I do and, like, take all the negativity on your shoulders and carry it on your shoulders and be like, fuck you, and just go with everyone because it's exhausting. It makes it far less fun. Just scroll down a comment and there'll be somebody giving you a compliment. Take that on board. By all means, if somebody's called you boring, you can maybe look at that from a different angle and be like, right, what have they found boring and how could I make myself less boring? Is it my cadence? Is it my tone? Am I speaking too slow? Something like that. Maybe try to take a positive even out of the negative. Mike, oh! How you doing, Mike? Oh! Sarah Burton, hello to you. Calamity, just crack on, half people commenting like that don't have the balls to make videos. At the end of the day, when people sit there, put a camera on themselves, record their voice, put that into editing software, chop it up, and then put it out for the world to see respect. It takes balls to do that. Try not to concentrate on the negativity. If you get bogged down in the negativity, you end up where I was last month. Arguing with idiots instead of doing what you like doing. Because I made 3 videos where I was just shouting at people. And it was pointless. I'm not going to change anyone's mind. I had someone tell me I'm disgusting today. What? Just gotta let it go. I shouldn't go to them for advice. Don't listen to this shite. Absolutely. There's just this, and there's a small contingent of people that if you associate with me, you will get targeted by them. There's a very small contingent of people that will go into anyone they see in my live streams or anyone that I've given a shout out to and just be negative because they associate with me. Need to look into it more, maybe get it done. If anything, the community having my drawings on their merch is amazing to me and the biggest compliment. I mean, he's behind there, I think, or is he behind there? But he's peeling. But yeah, Rory and the Billy art you did is fantastic. Being worn all over the world. There's a photo of Billy on somebody's jumper in Las Vegas. I've been dealing with trolls since 2016. Yeah, I suppose you get a lot, Flurio, right? Because obviously you go quite... You don't go hard. You're very logical. Very, very logical. People don't like that. I just kicked my light and nearly went over. Happened to me on Instagram. Yeah, just ignore it. Why is that, B? I don't need it. But if I wind up on other videos, they're awful to you. It's content creators mostly, but it's very few and far between. I hurt their pockets at the end of the day, and in some cases, I hurt their I hurt their subscriber counts and their fan base. And the best way for them to do that is to attack, you know, have a go at me, have a go at the community. It's pointless, it's stupid. Angry people because I challenge their beliefs. Yeah, I mean, like my recent Twin Paranormal video, some of the comments from their fans, and I'm like, do you realise how fucking stupid you sound? They're the realest real dude because they've got evidence. Look, they haven't got evidence, they've got an app saying words. That's not evidence. It's not evidence at all. Idiots. But it is what it is. We're never going to please everybody. I've got no desire to please everybody. Sometimes I annoy people in my community. And I can only ever be me, you know? Not everyone's going to like everything I do. And that's absolutely fine. Stinky Bot, hello. You've made it. I have to go, Beardo. Just got home from doing a 12-hour shift. I'm so hungry. Good night and stay safe. Thank you, Leslie. Appreciate you stopping by. We'll be ending in about 4 or 5 minutes. We'll be sending everyone over to Don't Scare Clay, who's got Royal Family Ghosts is the title of the video. Beard's fault. Everything's my fault. But welcome in. I'll issue drawings for commission at all. If so, I have an idea for Cassie May's birthday. She does. Well, I've seen she does. I need a bit more. I can see your posts, James. I need to save a bit of money because I want to ask one Annalise to redesign the emotes for the channel. Because we got the EMF. It's pointless me having that because I don't like them. We got a spirit box and I don't like them. The piss off ghost spray bottle can stay. But I just want to redo all of the emotes. But I've got no idea what I want to do with the emotes for the members. Vito said a few things I disagree with, but I still watch and love your content. If everybody agreed with me, I'm living in an echo chamber. And if I'm in an echo chamber, then I'm every bit as bad as the paranormal channels that I call out. Because the fakers don't like being called out for the fake and blame everyone but themselves. Absolutely. Absolutely. I spend every video I watch debunking everything. Beardo's fault. I'll take that. I have a suspicion that some of these groups have found a way to force the phone app to say chosen words at a specific time. They have. Now, I was told this was fixed, and I tested it the other day. Right, where is it? Now, they do have a thing on there to say that the phone should be placed down on a flat surface and not moved, but nobody ever does it. We've all seen this app. Volume, turn it up. We'll just do this as an experiment. What is your name? Is there anyone here? 17. Dude, bro, it's at 17. I don't live in number 17. Tell me your name.
Push.
Push. But that's a way to trigger it. This is another way to trigger it.
Correct.
Vapes set them off.
Busy.
Shaking them sets them off. Ghost Wiener, thank you for the €100. Something for the amazing mods. Appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. Is there a ghost in my house?
Cool.
No, it's in the hall. Ooh, dude, bro. That's how they're doing it. And now they come in on wristwatches, so they can do that. Absolute joke. I've got some thoughts on the random words can be picked by apps and phones from a coder's perspective. I think the only one that's ever offered anyone the coding was Amy's Crypt. I'm sure that they offered the coding. Cody, fucking Cody. Ghost Wiener, thank you again, my friend. Yeah. I'm sure they were the only ones that got back to Parple and said, yeah, you can look at the coding. Which is incredible. Why have I had 2 notifications for YouTube? That never happens. Oh. Right then, everybody. Hey, Kazza. Where have you been? We're ending, Kazza. We missed you, Kazza. Time change. That's it, innit? That thing talks all the time. I don't hold it, though. Wasn't aware it did that. Yeah, your vape will set it off. So what other devices are going to set it off when things are happening? You know, is the phone that your friend's got that he hasn't put in airplane mode going to set it off? I don't know. I haven't got 2 phones. I'm not a drug dealer or a businessman. Technically, I'm a businessman. Monique D, hello. Right, so we are going to head on out, and I'm going to send everyone over to Don't Scare Claire, who has got Royal Family Ghosts haunting Windsor Castle. If you've not watched Don't Scare Claire before, she's very good. A lot of research. The videos are really well edited as well. Very well edited. That's pinned to the top of the chat. My idiot detector must be broken. It keeps saying idiot to me. Maybe you've got the Twin Paranormal device set up there. So thank you all for a fantastic night, everyone. Appreciate everybody hanging out with us. There will be a gaming stream tomorrow where we return to Verdansk with Griff and Co. It'll be a lot of fun. It'll also be multi-streamed like yesterday's. So I'll be live on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Obviously, you can trigger the sounds over on Twitch to scare the shit out of me. I hope you all have a fantastic evening. Kazza, thank you for the 21 months. Apologies, Beardo. It'll be a live start at 4 a.m. Yeah, miss you all. We miss you too, Kazza. Much love to every single one of you. Go say hello to Don't Scare Claire. Don't Scare Claire, you're very welcome. Beardo, out. Actually, no. There is no pew-pews tomorrow. I'm driving to Derby and I got a tattoo in the morning. I'm not live tomorrow for pew-pews. It'll be Thursday. Very sorry.
Dressed up like a T-Rex with that perfect strut. All the people in the chat's just going nuts. You need a rock. Can I get a rock? If you're not feeling well, it's a nice surprise to get her off a Beardo whenever he's live. With the tiny little arms and the flowing tail. If you don't like it, you can go fuck yourself. Can I get a rock? Rock. You can get a rock. Till the day to put a smile on your face. All the fans know how much he appreciates. Rock. You can get a rock. Rock. If you're just feeling like crap, all you have to do is ask. Beardo's got your back, and just like that, you get a rock. Can I get a rock?